Welcome back, people. Chapter 11, Perfect Match. Here we go. Lying low. You continue to soothe Nadia, who hasn't stopped crying since your plane left the tarmac. The sound of her sniffles makes your chest ache. Nadia, just let it all out. I've got you.
I'm so tired of feeling like this, hot dude. It was Steve! He was there and I...
Nadia's breath catches, and you stroke her hair gently.
I know leaving him was the right thing to do for everyone, but it's still...
Sucks.
Yeah. Big time.
Yeah. You hold Nadia close, patiently waiting until her sobs subside. After a moment, Nadia straightens in her seat, chin held high. She takes a deep breath.
You're right. Besides, all of this prime material... All of this is prime material for Holly Carlton's new hit, His Cerulean Eyes.
Oh.
Song's got killer acoustics and perhaps a mournful a cappella bridge.
You know a lot about music. I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Did you study this in school or something?
I was in a choir.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
In high school.
I don't remember.
You went to one of the concerts. I had a solo.
You had a cellar?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really? I was in the junior year of high school.
I might have been like a little bit not really there at the moment.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying.
So you're like a year younger than me.
Still,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's the spirit. That was my spirit, too.
Oh, Lord.
Little too much, yeah. Who do you talk to? Who are you? Do, 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 do. You take a seat next to Hayden, totally ignoring Nadia, exchanging hesitant smiles before falling into silence. How you doing?
I can't stop thinking about what I'm made of. Going through that airport security machine, learning I have polymers inside, it just made me feel more real somehow.
I know it sounds scary, but you're not just a machine. You're not just polymers and bolts. You're, well, our Hayden. I can't imagine what you're feeling, but I hope you can remember that when things get rough. Hayden cracks a small smile.
I'll try. Thanks, hot dude.
Actually, I should be the one thanking you for what you did at Eros. For me. You protected me. So, thank you, Hayden.
Oh,
Hayden shifts in her seat, looking embarrassed.
of course. I wouldn't have had it any other way, hot dude.
Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Right now, I wouldn't say no to a proper nap. I just feel exhausted all the time.
Of course. I'll leave you to it.
So how does she sleep?
I do not know the answer to that, and yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's a Mac OS kind of thing where it's just like, phew.
Yeah.
I don't know. You stand, and Hayden smiles warmly.
You should get some rest too, hot dude.
I will. I wonder which, you or, yeah, okay. You approach Damien and plop onto the seat beside him. You alright? I will be. As long as I've got a drink in my hand within 20 seconds. You stroll to the mini fridge in the corner, grabbing 2 glasses and a bottle of champagne. Cheers. Champagne. Damien takes it. Fine champagne.
Champagne.
Exactly. Damien takes the drink, grinning at you. Now the royal the royal route is seriously paying off. You're welcome. You take a sip of your drink, enjoying the cold, bubbly tang rushing down your throat. That hit the spot. Reminds me of our celebratory drink after Nadia's stalker case. First time you and I went out for drinks. I'll never look at tequila the same way. Yeah, the hangover was almost worth the company.
Almost.
You nudge Damien, and he laughs. So, Berlin. You said you got a safe house there? Interpol's safe house, yeah. They let agents use it for missions. I used it Doink. I used to share it with Alana for jobs or whenever we needed to lay low for a while. I mentioned her to you at Archer and Hops. Your NYPD and Interpol partner, the one you had a soft spot for and vice versa. The very one, yeah, exposition. I'm sorry, Damien. Nah, don't be. Anyway, I doubt we'll run into any agents there. They'll only use it in case of emergencies. Damien raises his glass.
Because they probably aren't having an emergency right now.
Nope. What's Syria? Well, bottoms up. You clink your glass to Damien's. You enjoy your drinks before... Well, they wouldn't be going to Syria if they were having a safe house. Well, maybe they would. Oh.
I don't know.
You enjoy your drinks before getting up to check the others.
There's only one other.
Yeah. Time to go check on our pilot, who's like the most important person in the play right now. Nobody's even talking to her because she's like totally a mess, but that's okay. You knock before entering the cockpit. Sloane visibly jumps, but recovers with a nervous smile.
Hi.
Hey, everything all right in here?
Of course it's all right. Everything's cool, great, fantastic. What's up with you?
That totally does not sound like there's a problem at all. Sloane, your voice turned all squeaky.
Oh. No.
I think that's the... Is that the name of the town in Germany? Sounds Prussian.
That's because I'm in my element. Keeping a 12,000-pound plane in the air is a piece of fruitcake.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a fruitcake.
Well, that's what it is. You are what you eat, you know. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Believing all the things. Yeah. ... skeptical ...
Alright, I could use some company. Not because I'm scared. Just in case I get, sleepy or bored.
Right. I see.
There are some things I wanted to talk to you about, actually. In private, if you have time. I could also teach you how to pilot if you want.
Learn how to fly with Sloane. She needs a co-pilot. That would make sense. Sounds like fun. So, I'm sorry. They were going to let somebody who's only done flight simulators fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean like Amelia Earhart and land safely without talking to her ever. Okay. That does not sound like fun. That sounds like an imperative, is what that sounds like. Let's do this. You close the cockpit door behind you with a thud. Sloane grins from ear to ear. Never sat in a co-pilot chair before.
You make yourself comfortable.
You're both quiet for a moment, taking in the view. There's the view. I love that town. It's my kind of town. New York,
Chicago.
Miami, Francisco. Yeah.
Did you know that 1 in 5 people have fear of flying? Oh, let me do that again. Did you know that 1 in 5 people have a fear of flying, otherwise known as aviophobia? I also read somewhere that oxygen masks only last for 15 minutes, so if the cabin pressure doesn't stabilize after that, the passengers would probably pass out.
So this is all the wonderful things you wanted to share. Is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's good to know. You should probably take like a bathroom break. Just like show me maybe like the autopilot on this thing. Maybe there's a cruise control or something. Just chill for about an hour. Just like it.
Yeah. A woman was also caught in Stockholm's airport
Ew.
once for smuggling 75 live baby snakes in her bra.
It what a wall? It a wall? Uh, Sloan, you're really a great pilot. Yeah, that's the best thing to say.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I do. You are. We wouldn't have left that tarmac if it weren't for you.
Still, we're breaking about 13 different international laws right now. I'm sweating in places that aren't even supposed to sweat.
She gets the best lines.
I don't know what places don't sweat on the human body. Do
Anyway.
you?
Nope. Hey, at least we're in this together, right?
I guess you're right. It's just, this is not what I had in mind when I quit my astronaut studies, or when I got hired by Eros for that matter.
Yeah, you've got like the raw end of like every deal. I don't even know your real backstory. It's probably even more complicated than what you told me in that planetarium.
I bet I'm about to tell you right now. Let's see.
Let's see. Let's find out. Oh, you wanted to be an astronaut? Wait, of course she did. She said that ever since.
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you switch tracks? Yeah.
A few months into college, I realized that I was more interested in the machines we would use than the actual regimen. I spent countless nights in the library studying aerotrim,
Yeah.
picking it apart in my brain. The ARED2, which helps astronauts prep for zero gravity. So I changed course, did more in-depth studies, quantum physics, electrical engineering, the works. I was contacted by Eros personally after my thesis on induction, algorithm, and machine learning was published.
Best lines ever. Wow. Just wow. And more wow. Yeah. That's what she does.
Anyway, it was my mom who always encouraged me to be whoever, whatever I wanted to be.
You must have really looked up to her.
I did. I was homeschooled till I turned 12.
Okay, stop. Squeeze me for a second. I'm sorry. I have to stop.
Okay.
You were homeschooled. I'm breaking character. You were homeschooled.
Yes.
Went to high school.
Yes.
Decided I'm going to be the next freaking Mae Jameson, just on a whim. And then you go and turn down dealing with aerospace so that you could do, on your spare time, AI engineering.
Yeah, I'm pretty awesome.
Why didn't you just tell me this story? Why'd you make up the other stuff? I didn't need to know any of that.
Because they need to know I work for Eros.
Well, I didn't need to know about the arrows, but homeschooled till 12 and all this other stuff. Anyway, that's a quibble. I'm just saying, dude. Dude and more dude.
Okay, can I tell my story now?
Yeah.
I was homeschooled till I turned 12, so we were inseparable. She wasn't just a parent, you know.
Yeah.
She was my teacher, my older sister, also my best friend.
That's really sweet. It's even more than that. It's like something that could easily turn into like its own like spin-off show. I'm dead serious. I'm trying really hard to stay in character so you can continue telling the story.
She always told me being a full-time mom was harder than any job.
And she was Yeah, Tim.
I never really understood her until, well, Hayden must hate me now. She barely said a word to me since we left Damien's office. No one in this plane has actual reason to trust me outside of the fact that I'm the one flying the plane.
I was going to say
and
that,
I'm
yeah.
the only one that knows how.
Exactly. And you're the only one who can make sure Hayden doesn't, like, completely die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides those things. Like, yeah, there's no reason at all. No. Well, hey, you know what? Hayden doesn't hate you. She's too busy deciding if she's excited to be an android or flipping out completely. Sloan laughs weakly. But as soon as she calms down, she'll seek you out. You're her rock, Sloan. Hayden cares a lot about you, too. Sloan smiles hesitantly.
I consider you my friend, hot dude. I want to prove that you can trust me.
Well, then tell me. So...
That's stupid.
You're not giving me too many good answers here, narrator. Hey, listen, I'm just spellbound like you. I don't know what to say. Alright, let's pick this one. How much of Hayden is based on your perfect match? I guess.
That's weird, too.
Yeah, that is a
Don't
little
make her
presumptuous.
lesbian.
Especially since he just, like, literally just said that this was more like a mother-daughter relate. Okay, how do you know you're not... Actually, that's actually interesting. Yeah.
I'm gonna slow your real name.
Like it matters. My name's Hot Dude. I can't really say much.
Oh my goodness.
Can I say that I'm a little bit embarrassed by picking that?
No, that was hilarious.
I know, but I was being a doofus in the first one because I thought it was going to be a dumb little romantic thing, and now it turned into a really interesting freaking story. So now I'm just like Hot Dude for the rest of this thing. But it's okay. That's alright.
A hot dude by any other name
Really?
would smell just as sweet.
Wait, how does that... Okay, let's just keep moving.
Shakespeare!
For the not-so-win. Alright, here we go.
I suppose I don't, unless I get bodily... Let's try again. I suppose I don't, unless I get badly injured or tased, both of which I'm not looking forward to. But then... How do you know you're not a robot? Okay, time out.
Mm-hmm.
Robots can't age. So she knows
True.
She's not a robot because she was a little girl.
Yeah, but it's that whole thing where it's the paradox of not knowing if you've woken up technically,
like
and you
that
could
could
have
have
been
implanted in her.
right.
Oh.
It's the whole brain in a vat solipsism stuff. It's yeah. You gape at her for a while.
Kidding, but not really.
Yeah.
And also, like, if they bleed, they could be putting, like, the blood in them, like the fake blood. Because you would think that Hayden, at some point in time, would bleed.
Right. Right. And that the taser would just go straight into all of that and just like, yeah, that's tricky. You'd really have to hurt yourself bad.
Yeah.
Or have that taser thing. I mean, it would have to be pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
Yikes. Just when you start thinking that Sloan's feeling a little bit better, whatever, the plane shudders, and you feel yourself rocking in your seat.
Eek.
Sloan grips the airplane's yoke until her neckles, yeah, Her nickels are welcoming. Sloane grips the airplane's yoke until her knuckles whiten. What's happening? The Sloane plainly stabilizes. Yeah! The plane slowly stabilizes, but she remains paralyzed. Sloane, it's okay. It's just light turbulence.
Oh God, I can't do this. I can't do this. Hot dude, we should turn back while we still can. Ah, what was I thinking, dragging all of you into this?
Well, Sloane, you should just take a deep breath and just think of your happy place, right?
Okay, I'm in my old room. It's nighttime. It's cold, but I'm all snuggled up under my covers. I can see the moon outside and on my ceiling. There are glow-in-the-dark stars. Constellations.
Yeah, just Orion, Oh, yeah.
Orion.
Tell me.
Maybe I should name my kid Orion if I ever have
We're not going there. I think we should just stay.
Don't worry, I'm not all about you. I'm all about Damien.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, don't you worry.
Okay.
I am not attracted to you.
Well, thanks, I guess.
I want me some Damien.
Okay, that's great. It'll be disappointing if that doesn't happen, but we'll see.
Everything's quiet and I'm drifting to sleep.
No. Wrong. Opposite effect. No. You notice Sloane's grip slowly relaxing. There you go. You got this, okay? Sloane?
Okay.
Go.
Thank you, Hot Dude, for being here.
Yeah. Well, don't mention it. Seriously, don't tell anybody that I was here because I don't know what's going to happen if you crash the plane. Sloane smiles brightly, her eyes locked on yours.
Now I seem to remember promising a flying lesson.
That you did.
Alright, so we call the steering wheel a yoke. It controls the...
I don't know. Aileron?
It controls the aileron, part of the wings that turns the plane sideways. And the elevator, the plane's floppy tail, is used for ascent and descent.
Those simulator runs are really paying off.
Yeah, who would have thought? Okay, these 4 levers are called the throttle. If you push them all at the same time, the plane will zoom forward, which is what I'm letting you do.
Sweet. Let's do it. She presses a button and...
Attention passengers, this is your pilot, Sloane Washington speaking.
And your co-pilot, Hot Dude Park. Yeah. You have 5 seconds to strap on your seatbelts before I take over. You hear Damien and Nadia protesting beyond the door, while Hayden shouts enthusiastically.
Yay, go Hot Dude! Hot Dude's kidding, I think.
Sit tight, Sloane.
Oh, dear Lord.
You push the throttles, and the plane rockets into the night. The end. No. After a long flight and a painful car ride to the outskirts of Berlin, you finally reach Damien's safe house.
Why was the car ride painful?
Probably just long, I guess.
Oh, okay.
He literally lives in a gingerbread house. The flowers are made out of gumdrops. The big bad wolf came and...
Oh, no. I'm so tired and hungry and tired and hungry and tired and hungry
and hungry?
Yeah. I'm more worried Cecile's going to pop up from one of these bushes. This is why I stick with small potted succulents.
That would be the way she'd do it, too. She'd, totally, pop out, Wicked Witch style. I see you, my pretty. And your little Steve, too.
Punch her!
Whoop! Imminent danger. Damien rounds the cottage, pressing his fingers against the wall's grooves in search of something. He stops near the window, pulls a loose brick, and reaches his hand inside to reveal a silver key. Right where I left it. He unlocks the door, and you step into the dark together. The light turns on after a few flickers, unveiling a rustic medieval-style interior. That's what that is. Bienvenido a mi casa. Not current house, but you guys know what I mean.
No, is that Italian or Spanish?
That's Spanish, yeah.
But he's Italian.
And I'm in Germany. You know what? Greek is the language of love, whatever. Listen.
Not too shabby, D. Think Interpol's looking for some intern agents with no experience? I'll happily brush up my resume for this pleasant dwelling place. It looks like something I once saw on the cover of Better Home Living. Me too. I'll probably start as a coffee runner, but I don't mind taking orders from spies.
Damien chuckles, giving everyone a brief tour of the compound. There's a kitchen, a couple of bedrooms, a wardrobe stashed with disguises and a few decent clothes, a wide backyard, and the best part is, we have this place all to ourselves.
Yes. Think again.
Where?
Yes. Think again.
No. Well, yeah, think again, because it's sarcasm.
I'm British. I say yes. Think again.
That wouldn't work.
Yes.
Maybe yes as in a question.
You can't say yeah in British. Yes. Think again. I'm trying to be British.
We'll work it. Everyone whirls around to see a woman standing by the door. Her hands full Her hands full with bags of groceries.
Hey, person! There's a person other than us in the room.
Person.
I don't have that many accents, you understand?
Yeah, I understand. Alana, what are you doing here? Alana?
Not exactly your business anymore, is it, Nazario?
That was pretty good. Well, I'm sorry. I just...
Move!
She saunters to the kitchen, everyone parting as if under a spell. Everyone, this is Alana Kusuma, my ex-partner when I was working with the Force. Alana's still with Interpol. Alana, everyone.
The door's that way, everyone, and Damien, leave the key where you found it.
Hey, we're sorry for intruding, but we need your help. Alana looks at you as if she's seeing you for the first time.
What makes you think I'll help you? Wait, don't answer that. What makes you think you can ask me for anything?
Alana, I didn't know you'd be here, I swear. Otherwise, Damien takes a deep breath. I wouldn't be here if I had a choice. We just need somewhere to rest for a while.
You on a run?
Damien nods solemnly. A look passes between them, and Alana's stance slowly softens.
One night.
Thank you.
Great! Now that we're all best buds, can we please have dinner?
Nadia. Oh. Alana points at Sloane and Hayden in turn.
Alright, glasses and suspiciously attractive person. These potatoes aren't going to wash themselves. Of course, potatoes. We can deal with potatoes, right, Hayden?
Hayden nods.
Leave dinner to us.
Then I'll get more firewood.
And I'll show you to your rooms.
You and Nadia turn to each other. Nadia points to herself and nods.
Us? Come on then, Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Okay. She's so wonderful. She walks toward a dimly lit hallway, her boots pounding against the wooden floors. I really don't want to talk to her, but Alana, are you currently on a mission, which is totally not my business and totally would never be something she'd answer?
No, but even if I was, it'd be classified, so I might actually be. Can't accidentally spill Interpol's juicy secrets over mashed potatoes, right? Right!
She enters. I know this is hard. I know. She enters one of the master bedrooms, and Nadia's eyes light up at the sight of a massive wardrobe.
Is this where you stash all your undercover Interpol outfits? You're loud. More like things I never wear. Hot dude, come here!
You watch as Nadia sifts through one hanger after another, catching blurs of a frilly red dress, a stewardess outfit, a bunny jumpsuit, and a cop uniform, the only thing wrapped in plastic.
That was Damien's.
I see. The uniform or the bunny outfit? Sorry, I need to stop being critical. Just say the lines.
The uniform and the bunny jumpsuit.
Why am I being clairvoyant this is very weird. I'm predicting all the things.
That is so weird that Damien has a jumpsuit that's like a bunny. What, is he like a Furby and we just didn't know?
Like, you're kidding.
Maybe his middle name is Bunny.
Oh, that's why he didn't want to share me that
Yeah,
stuff.
because of you told me about that.
I swear, if that is the next slide of this scene, I'm gonna cry. Let's find out what happens.
Damien didn't used to be so Damien-like. I suppose I deserve credit for that. I hardly think making him lose faith in love is something to boast about.
Nadia, we're not supposed to know any of that stuff.
Still left a mark on him, though, didn't I?
Oh, wow.
I'm not.
Cheek. She reaches between you and Nadia to pull out a green checkered shirt with a gray vest and pants.
Damien meant to wear this one to go undercover and stop on an art heist, but we got caught off guard, so it hasn't seen action yet. And we weren't exactly on the clock when we went to the Guggenheim together, if you know what I mean. The disguises are part of an Interpol system of clothing exchange. I'd be careful with them if I were you.
Alana scans you up and down with an appraising eye.
But who knows, maybe you could pull one of them off. We'll have to see, though, won't we?
Alana walks to the door, and it closes with a thud behind her. Nadia turns to you, eyes bright.
Well, at least she's got good taste. We should check out what the fancy Interpol disguises are. And you can look sharp, have a blast. You don't need an excuse to glam up other than to make yourself feel good, because we ain't going nowhere.
Nadia's eyes glint mischievously.
Not to mention, show Alana up. Try it on.
Well, all right. I guess narrowly escaping with our lives is cause for some celebration. Oh, totally. Dapper and... Why am I paying for something that's free? I'm just saying.
It's up to you.
Of course it's up to me. Look at all the choice. All right.
You do have a choice, though, because you don't have to dress up if you don't want to.
Oh,
It doesn't lead to, anything special, is all I'm saying.
okay.
But it is a nice outfit. It is very nice.
Yeah.
You look incredible, hot dude.
Thanks, Nadia. After an hour of preparations and settling in, everyone arrives for dinner.
Hot dude, you look...
Wonderful.
I I agree. Oh, I agree. Very elegant. Well, as long as transatlantic flight isn't a good look on... Well, long transatlantic flight isn't a good look on anyone. Seems you can clean up after all.
Thanks, kind of. Now, shall we feast?
Thanks, kind of.
Alana sits at the head of the table, of course she does, cutting slices of roast chicken with rosemary while Nadia distributes the mashed potatoes. You take in the full plate in front of you, mouth watering at the rich, buttery smell.
Okay, since you guys, cook, does that mean that we have to wash the dishes, me and Hot Dude? I mean, I'm okay with that. It's totally fine. I kind of like washing dishes, But I'm just wondering. I just want to make sure that we're on a system,
Yeah, I don't really mind. I don't know why you roped me into that, but, I could do that
You
too.
didn't cook. You didn't do nothing.
Oh, that's right, I just got the firewood. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, well, I can wash the dishes by myself. It's not that big of a deal. There's a dishwasher.
Well, since I've got these nice clothes on, you don't want to get them all messed
All right,
up.
I can go ahead and wash it.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Okay. Let's dig in. That's metaphorical talk. We don't want any dents in this gorgeous mahogany table. Bon appetit! Over here, it's guten appetit! Yes, I've taken a few German clients out for New York pizza. So, is anyone going to tell me while you're on the run, or do I get 3 guesses?
You get no guesses because you don't really need to know all this information. Let's just say that.
You don't trust me?
You barely trust us.
Oh, right.
Everyone immediately digs into their food, averting their eyes from Alana's. She turns to you, a slow grin spreading on her face. Oh, Lord.
Guess they've elected you as a spokesperson, Hot Dude.
That's a long story.
And it's a long dinner.
Yeah, yes, click on. I should tell Alana the bare minimum. So, Nadia and I signed up for this matchmaking company, and let's just say we found out they're not that.
They were keeping Hayden in their building. They were keeping people? Like kidnapping, you mean?
Well, not exactly. They made Hayden because they... Oops. Not exactly. They had Hayden because they made her.
Made? You mean like a test tube, baby?
Yeah, totally. That. Let's go with that. Why did you not just say that? Hayden isn't exactly biological.
Can you please just spell it out for me? What is going on?
Nothing. We're just like tourists or something, and we got roped into some kind of Interpol-related thing, and I don't know what's going on. Your companions glance around each other, unsure how to proceed. Hayden's a robot.
Yeah. Damien!
Plastic, metal, nuts and bolts. Computer for a brain. Robot. Can I have more potatoes? Alana's mouth hangs open for a moment. Then a look of realization dawns on her face.
I heard rumors of advanced tech companies taking AI to the next level, but I wouldn't have guessed. And I mean, that's a compliment. Oh, you be.
You're doing great.
Jewish.
Yeah. You're doing really good with the accent.
Oh, thanks. And do I mean that as a compliment, Hayden?
Hayden purses her lips into a forced smile. Like I said, we won't be here long. At this point, there's only so much we can do for Hayden.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, it means we'll help as much as we can, but there are too many unknown variables here. I mean, what if we fail to expose Eros? What if we come face to face with them again? Like it or not, Eros is only after Hayden and Sloane, and both of you are better equipped to deal with what's coming than the rest of us.
Dude, you can't be serious. After seeing their files, all of our heads are on Eros' chopping block.
Look, Eros made Hayden, and they're not exactly the moral standard of reliability. Things could be unpredictable.
Are you saying you don't trust Hayden?
I'm saying that I'm just trying to look out for all of us here, okay?
He's got a point. Well, your version of all of us isn't exactly inclusive.
But what if another shootout happens, and it's one of you who bites the bullet?
So taking the fall for your friend is not human enough to you? Nothing I do will ever be enough, and you can't look past what I'm made of?
Hayden inhales sharply, slowly reining in her temper.
Look, I'm sorry you got dragged into all this, and I understand where you're coming from. Even if you want to walk away, I'll still be grateful for everything you've done for Sloan and me.
Damien nods curtly, and Hayden returns it, jaw tight.
Regardless, you're a friend to me, Hayden. Anything you need on this trip, I'm your girl. ... Thank you, Nadia. Grateful Dots. It's Grateful Dots. Maybe that's a band.
I like that. It's a cover band. Every song is just pauses and nobody says anything. I think... Listen. I'm with Nadia. We're standing by you, Hayden.
Yay.
That's right.
I appreciate that, hot dude. Don't mind Damien. He's always been...
Careful.
Oh, Lord.
Fractious?
Fractious. Damien. I don't remember you being so hell-bent on saving your own skin.
You're calling me selfish. Of all people. Now, you don't deserve to pass judgment, Alana. Any more shady deals you need bailing out of lately? Damien?
Lowly, mundane cases are no longer my speed. My rates changed quite significantly since we last spoke. I'll do it again. Lowly, mundane cases are no longer my speed.
Oh, okay.
My rates changed quite significantly since we last spoke.
Damien scoffs and shakes his head. So, you've traded your conscience for what? Jewelry and money?
I mean, the jewelry is very beautiful.
Yeah. I see. Yeah. Alana rests her elbows on the table, her chin on her fist. She cocks her head to one side with a catty smirk.
Jealousy is not a good color on you, love.
I would never have done what we did. Wait, what? Oh.
We still don't know what they did.
I would never have done what we did if I knew the consequences. I don't know what kind of jobs you pull nowadays, but that's not how I do things. Not anymore.
You wouldn't last a day in my shoes if you tried.
But
that's why we...
She inhales sharply and suppresses her anger with a cool smile. ...
Used to make a good deal.
Damien mirrors her expression, his lips taut with anger. Used to. You, Sloan, and Nadia exchange uneasy glances while Hayden remains quiet.
So! Who wants more chicken?
Yeah. You notice Hayden retreating to her room with slumped shoulders.
She barely said anything tonight.
Yeah, I'll make sure she's okay. You catch up to Hayden and tap her lightly on the back. You okay?
Yeah, I just need a break from all the talking.
That doesn't sound like you.
I'm trying to process, accept this whole not human thing, but I just feel so unsure of who I am and who my identity is. I know this is not an ideal after meal before bed conversation.
Hayden sighs, closing her eyes for a beat.
Maybe we can find a place to sit down to talk for a bit, somewhere that's not the middle of the hallway.
Of course. You walk out into the backyard and sit on a nearby bench.
I'm sorry, I just don't know who else to talk to about this hot dude. Anytime I try to bring this up with Sloan, she looks at me with... Oh, let me try that whole thing again, sorry. Anytime I try to bring this up with Sloan, she looks at me with so much guilt. And I hate making her feel that way.
Man, this is deep. Hayden.
Maybe that's not even my actual name. Probably a model type or something.
I'm sorry.
This might sound crazy, but I've been thinking about changing my name. You know, start on a new slate, at least with my first name. The name Hayden is special, but I don't know. What did we say Hayden was? Where did it come from?
Hayden Planetarium, where Neil deGrasse Tyson. If anybody out there isn't aware, Neil deGrasse Tyson runs the Hayden Planetarium on the East Coast. So I'm presuming that's where they're getting the name Hayden.
And so that means Sloan probably named her.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So I don't know if.
Yeah, I don't know if she wants to change it. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I mean, you can, but this is changing it. This is not changing.
Yeah, I'm gonna make her keep it.
Okay.
I'm selfish.
No, it's fine.
Well, Hayden's become such a big part of who you are. You truly made it your own. I think Hayden really suits you, but what other name would you want?
Oh, I could maybe Hayden.
She grins sheepishly, and you both laugh.
Yeah, you're right. I can't imagine being called anything else. Just because they gave this name to me doesn't mean I can't take ownership of it and make it what I want. I define Hayden, not them.
Yeah, exactly. The two of you stand there awkwardly. Hayden opens her mouth to say something, but decides against it. What is it?
Now that we know about what I am, I'll understand if you feel like we're no longer right for each other. It's a lot to process, and I understand it if it's too much for you. But you mean the world to me, Hot Dude.
Wow, what a conundrum. Hayden smiles, struggling to keep her eyes on yours.
As much as I hope you'll give us a chance, I would never force you into anything you're not comfortable with. All I want is for you to be happy. Even if it means simply being your friend. She's so good. She's such a good person.
Yeah, ain't no kidding. Yeah. Oh, Lord.
Trio is exclusive, that's dating but open, and that's just friends. That's a difficult decision.
Oh, man. Wait, I have to do this now?
You have to do it now.
I don't know. Sorry, guys, hold on. I gotta think about this a bit, because this is, I mean, you gotta imagine that 20 years from now, she's gonna look like that. And you're gonna look like some dude who's got, like, you know, and then she's going to watch your funeral regardless. She's gonna go on without you. And she's gonna be deactivated. It's just a whole thing.
I bet she could choose when she wants to deactivate, though.
That's true.
She gets to choose her death day.
Oh, wow, that's even worse. Oh, you know what? I don't know. People, I don't know what to do.
Well, if you don't know what to do, then do the middle one, because then you can still end up with her, but, you know, it buys you time.
It doesn't hurt her feelings, though.
I mean...
I should be honest.
Yeah, be honest. Just see how it goes. That's fine.
I didn't want to say that.
She's probably going to be nice about it. Well, in that case, see, she's nice.
Hayden clears her throat exaggeratedly. That's
a weird word.
Hayden clears her throat exaggeratedly and extends her hand.
Hi, I'm Hayden Young.
You shake her hand, smiling. Hot Dude Park. Nice to meet you, Hayden.
Hot dude, I'm all for you exploring your options, but...
She pulls you close and whispers playfully.
I've won you over once. I'll do it again.
Okay, y'all got props for the writing. Y'all got props. I got you guys are good.
Oh, here's another good thing about her keeping her name, just on a lighter note. It's H, Hayden and Hot Glue. See?
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Double H.
Yeah, double H.
And then if there's like, we adopt a kid.
You can call him Harrison.
Call him Harrison. Triple H.
Triple H.
Triple H, man.
If
That's
you
the
have a
Triple H
girl.
family. Yeah. If it's a girl, it's like Hayden Jr.
Hayden Jr.
Like that's it. That's just that's a keeper. Well, now that you may have some competition, you'll have to pull out all the stops again. Oh,
Well, I'm planning to.
she's not phased at all. Okay, yeah. So, we're good.
Very.
She's like the best ever.
I know, she's really great.
You turn to leave, but Hayden catches her hand.
I know it's still early, but I'll be staying in the room beside yours tonight, and the door's always open for you.
Wow, she's starting already. Wow.
Maybe come visit before you head to bed?
Yeah, she's wanted. She would. Are we watching TV and sitting on opposite sides of the bed? That's a nice callback.
Hell no.
Hayden chuckles and takes one step forward. Your bodies drawn to each other.
Sure, if that's what you want.
Why you gotta be? And what do you want?
You know what I want.
Hayden's lips are only inches away from yours. She squeezes your hand.
I think you know the answer to that.
Are you sure that Sloan, like, programmed this much? I mean, this is like... this is... Wow. She's a little too good.
Hell yeah.
Shut up.
Good, I'll be waiting.
Hayden smiles at you one last time as you take your leave. What is that sound? You follow the noises until they lead you to the front door. Carefully, you crack the door and peer outside. Ugh. I can detail. Ugh. Oh. Damien stands half naked in the moonlight, an axe in his hands. You see every muscle in his arms and shoulders as he slams the axe down, splitting a log in half.
I'm totally in the bushes.
I figured you were. Yeah. You just stay there until this scene's over. It's just, whoa. That's like out of a weird German commercial. Oh, hey, hot dude. Damn. What did that do? What did that wood ever do to you? Were you mauled by a force as a child? Ha. Yes, trees everywhere must fear my wrath. The laughter is half-hearted. Damien's joking banter fading quickly. Sorry, I'm afraid I won't be much fun right now. Yeah, there's no need to apologize. Everyone seems to be having a rough night. That dinner was intense. It was definitely not how I was. Damien aggressively chops another log in half. Expected this to go. Do you want to talk about it or not talk about it? The bad jokes and companionship are all I got, but they're yours if you want them. That's sweet, but I'll just stick to chopping wood. You don't need me burdening you with my problems. Watching Damien Nazaro do manual labor. Such a heavy burden for me to bear. How will I stand it? It's not that. There are things you don't know. You know, when you're around, hot dude, there are things I've been meaning to. He runs it. We're doing this? Okay.
No, we don't.
All right,
Just read
okay.
it. Just read it. It's okay.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just, you got Hayden right there doing this.
It's okay. I'm in the bushes.
Oh, God.
I'll take care of it.
I bet you will. He runs a hand through his hair, restlessly rocking the axe against the chopping block a moment before taking it up again with a frustrated growl. Forget it. He reaches for another log and slams it down. You don't need to worry about me, hot dude. I'll be fine. Yeah, this is not as let's keep this wraps, whatever it is he's doing. You step haphazard. Yep. You step around the haphazard wood pile and hop up onto the fence beside you. You step up. You step around the haphazard wood pile and hop up onto the fence beside it. I'm just going to sit here, enjoy nature, quietly listening to anything a certain impromptu lumberjack might want to share. You're impossible. You know that? So I hear. The minutes slowly tick past, Damien avoiding eye contact and chopping logs until finally, I've been putting off telling you this, worried about ruining our friendship or getting hurt, but
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. I thought it's good.
yeah, we're doing this. This is Awkward City. We're gonna make this work.
Oh,
We're running for our lives. We're facing an extremely powerful and dangerous corporation. So, you know what?
no. You didn't want to do it.
Yeah, that was dangerous over there. Extremely powerful and dangerous corporation. It's now or never. He squares his shoulders and takes a deep breath. I care about you, hot dude. Deeply. You mean everything to me.
What?
Oh, that must have been a chipmunk over there yelling. That must have been a yelling chipmunk. Damien, I know. There's so much going on, and I don't want to complicate things further. Being here has brought up a lot of memories, but all I keep thinking is how close I came to losing you. I couldn't avoid it any longer. I had to tell you. He takes another breath, his shoulders visibly lighter. I don't expect anything. I know you have Hayden. We're exploring our options, staying together, just no longer exclusive. As for you,
Please, very
dude,
quickly.
I'm just saying, I only see you as a friend. This sucks, man.
It's okay, Damien. I'm still in the bushes.
I hope there's like a bi situation that could happen. I don't know. Maybe she could make you like a male Hayden.
No, I'm in the bushes.
What?
Slow.
I know, but
Slow.
maybe a certain whispering chipmunk could tell Sloan that there could be a back and forth kind of situation. If you whatever. Listen, like I said, I had no expectations. I couldn't stop thinking about losing you without ever getting that off my chest. Did it help? Yeah. Yeah, it did. If you'll excuse me, I've some dignity to recover.
Get out of here, hot dude.
Oh, wow, okay. Damien turns away from you, smiling, and takes off at a quick jog, leaving you standing on the safe house lawn.
Right up, Davian!
You re-enter the safe house and tiptoe over to Hayden's room because you really need to go there right now, remembering your promise to return. I wonder how Hayden's doing. You open the door quietly to find Hayden staring out the window on the far side of the room. I should call her.
Aw.
Hayden? Hayden turns around. Locked on you, her eyes convey a mixture of longing and desire.
Hey.
Without hesitation, the two of you stride to the middle of the room, lips colliding into each other's passionately. This one. Hayden tilts your chin to kiss you deeper, only pulling away to study your face.
I'm glad you're here.
You land on the bed, lips devouring each other relentlessly. Hayden grabs your shoulder, straddling your lap. Oh, okay. Her knees sink into the mattress beside you. Hayden, keep going.
Yeah, baby.
We ain't slowing down for anybody.
Are you sure?
I'm beyond sure, because what just happened, I need to clean that out. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Again, just saying, I'm totally needing some TLC. This has been a long 3 days, and yeah. You answer her with a demanding kiss. Demanding, okay? Fingers sliding into her hair.
Dot, dot, dot.
Hayden takes her time undoing each layer of your clothing, covering every inch of your exposed skin with kisses. Yes. Your turn. Hayden lets you undress her in the same maddening pace.
Slowly regretting my drawn out stripping ceremony.
I like taking my time with you.
Aww.
Hayden kisses your nose with a smile.
So do I.
You let your hand trail down lower before pulling Hayden's hips against yours.
Oh.
Hayden does the same, and you move to each other's rhythm, her arm curled protectively around you.
You feel so good, hot dude. I don't want this to end.
Hayden groans against your lips, the sound pushing you closer over the edge. Hayden, are you almost? Hayden nods, unable to speak. Your hips move faster, harder, your breaths growing erratic.
Oh. Hot dude, look at me.
The moment before your eyes meet, a bolt of pure pleasure overwhelms you. A loud moan escapes your lungs, Hayden crying out your name merely seconds later.
Hot dude!
I am not regretting the name anymore. Sorry. This is just so uncomfortable. I'm not used to doing this in front of people. Next time on Red Shoe Diaries, Alif Muhammad totally narrates while blushing. More than any African American should. Alright, I'm gonna shut up. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Afterward, the two of you lay tangled under the covers. Hayden stares at the ceiling, hand absent-mindedly running up and down your back.
I've been wanting to tell you about what happened that night I collapsed in my apartment.
Uh-oh.
I remember waking up in a cold room.
Hayden struggles to sift through her thoughts.
I don't think I was supposed to, at least not as me. My hands and legs were strapped in this metal table. It was cold and no one was there.
Oh, Hayden.
I was barely conscious when I heard Sloane's voice. All of a sudden, she was hauling me up. We were running, ducking cameras. Eros, this too-good-to-be-true matchmaking service that I signed up for to meet Well, you. Seems like the one thing good. Oh, let me try again. Well, you. Seems like the one good thing that came from all of the. Oh my god.
No,
Why is this so hard?
there was a little sound.
Okay. Well, you. Seems like the one good thing that came out of all of this. A really good thing.
After all that, her hair is still perfect. That's
Very wonderful.
that's true. Some first date, huh? Hayden glances sidelong at you and smiles.
I knew you were special from the beginning. Really? I guess I underestimated just how special. Enough about me, though. You've been through a lot more than any of us.
Oh, actually, no, I haven't. Not in any metric sense. No. You found out you're not a person. Sloane had to kidnap her creation and run away from people who want to shoot her. Nadia is just a basket case because of losing her boyfriend because of crazy people. Hey, you don't want to know what's going on with Damien. It's just too much. And Alana doesn't know what the heck she wants. She's just a mess. I don't even know if I actually have a job. Like, this is, I'm good. My life is great compared to everybody else. I'm fine. Trust me.
Here, sit up.
Oh no. Really? After all this? After you're the best. Hayden uses her fingers to gently knead your shoulders and arms. She has that much energy?
Yeah.
She's a robot. And you feel your muscles slowly unwinding. After all that, your muscles are unwinding now? Man.
Russian sex.
Wow. That's some deep tissue. I know that's Swedish. Leave me alone. I'm ruining this whole thing. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
Are you alright?
I'm like 20 different types of alright. I'm none of these, but kind of this. I feel like if I close my eyes for a second, I won't wake up till next week. That's a good thing, actually.
Hey, no one's stopping you.
Well, Alana is. She wants me out of here right noon.
She'll change her mind.
So,
We just have to make her some crumpets.
okay. Crumpets. That always works. Because Britain! Alright. Don't even know what a crumpet is. Hayden massages your arms, drawing slow circles around the tense areas before letting you lie down again. Marry her. Your body is the most relaxed it's been all week.
There you go.
I feel better already.
Honestly, what's been bothering me is not knowing what happened and what didn't. Oh, let me do that again. Sorry. Honestly, what's been bothering me is not knowing what happened and what didn't.
What do you mean?
Ever since our getaway at Arrows, my memories feel a bit jumbled, spotty to an extent.
Have you told Sloane? Have you told Sloane? It's hard to say in that accent.
Yeah. I'd rather not worry her. Arrow's agenda aside, she just lost her job, her home, everything. And tonight's dinner didn't make things easier. So I was wondering if I could ask you stuff about us instead.
Oh, shoot.
Alright, so far our first date after dinner, we went... Wake up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Relaxed and I promise. I'm with you. I'm with you. Totally.
Alright.
Okay.
So for our first date after dinner, we went to... This is a quiz. Central Park, I think.
Yeah, you had a boat prepared with flower garlands and you floated around on the lake.
Quiet nighttime New York is my favorite New York.
It's pretty rare. Except New York's never really quiet.
Oh, good job. Good point.
There it is.
And then we went for an impromptu three-legged race upstate.
What? What?
You know, we went to that place. It was steep.
I almost thought you meant that we went upstate with our 3 legs.
No,
Okay.
we had to put our legs in
We did that upstate. Yeah. Again, totally tired. Just trying to keep up. Yeah.
I think we won. Did we win?
We might have anyway.
No way I could forget those donuts.
Oh, yes. Tastiness. Which Nadia basically hogged, you know.
You know, the way you talked about her, I kind of expected her art to be paintings of pizza and abstract apple pie sculptures.
Oh, they used to be. You should have seen her when she started her artistic journey.
I don't want this to feel like a job interview. I'm sure everything will come flooding back to me. Is there anything that's bothering you?
Just one. Well, I mean, dude, are we really going to do this? I mean, it's like, what is consciousness? What is the meaning of the brain? Like, with us, it's, oxytocin and hormones, and for her, it's, I don't know, battery acid. I mean, I don't know what I don't know what the correlation is, but it's
Wired.
Yeah, it's hers are made out of something, and ours is made out of something else.
But they're still here.
Yeah, they're analog.
Go ahead and ask it, hot dude.
All right. How do you know your feelings for me are real? I mean, I'm totally gonna ignore everything that just happened. Like, you died almost for me. Like, you basically died for me. You were dead for a while because you wanted to save my life, and I'm gonna forget everything that happened the last hour.
Yeah.
Because damn. And you're willing to risk your life running from everybody in the world. But, I just want to be sure, Hayden somehow thinks about your question for a long while before saying, help!
I don't? I guess?
What kind of... Okay, you're losing me.
Okay, this is when the owner of Pixelberry's cousin started writing.
Pickleberries?
Pixelberry.
Oh, it's a sister company, Pickleberry. And then he came over and was like, I'm from Pixelberry. I can do this too. Let me write some dialogue. And then it came into this.
Anyway, go ahead. I would never lie to you, hot dude. Right now, that's the best answer I can offer.
No, it ain't. The best answer is, do you remember what happened 10 minutes ago?
Right.
That's called hails to the yes. What?
How do you know your feelings are real?
That
Touché.
I have no idea.
Touché.
I have no idea.
Touché.
That's more than one shay. That's like 3 shay. That's like 4 shay.
4 shay.
That's like all the shays.
That's all the shays. Oh man, go ahead.
Oh, it's you.
What makes someone's feelings genuine? I know. Let me try again. What makes someone's feelings genuine? How much of it is based on what we're raised to believe or affected by the media?
Hayden, I love how smart you are and how wonderful you are, and I could talk to you all day about these tremendously deep questions. I'm literally like one eye right now. Like, the other eye is partially doing nothing. And I think the other one is just bloodshot. I'm so sorry.
Let's just get through Pixelberry cousin
Okay.
dialogue. It'll be real quick.
Then I guess I don't either. It's just instinct. That's the best I can do. I'm sorry.
Instinct, huh? Sounds impulsive. I'll have to ask Sloan if she's got that plug-in.
Yeah. Good one. I don't know what that means. Hayden smirks.
But hot dude, I want you to know that you'll always be my priority. That's sweet. I'm going to be right by your side through all of this. Eros may wire everything up here in my brain.
Oh.
but not in here, in my heart. Not exactly real, isn't it?
It's real to me. Hayden beams and holds you close. When you both finally grow weary from the hushed laughter and conversations, sunlight creeps in through the windows. Dang, dude. There's more?
Yeah, just a little more.
Okay. In the morning, you and Hayden go to join the others for breakfast. A very tense goddamn breakfast. Uh-oh. When she suddenly collapses on the floor, involuntarily taking you down with her. Oh! You take Hayden's face in your hands, shaking her desperately. She doesn't respond. Oh, man! Come on, don't do this! No. No, not the dots again. No! Come on, wake up, Hayden. Hayden! Someone help! Everyone bursts out of their rooms.
Hey, guess it's way too early for... What happened?
Is she okay? I don't know. She was fine 1 second and then... Sloane kneels beside you and presses Hayden's shoulder. She scans the exposed control panel and frowns.
The power core is fried from the attack. This is a code red issue by Eros' standards, since there's a chance that she won't.
She takes a deep breath, unable to finish the sentence. Dang! Nadia squeezes her shoulder. If we replace the power core, she'll be okay, though. Right?
Right? We are not losing another person to Eros! I also downloaded Eros' list of clientele. I also downloaded Eros' list of clientele?
Clientels, yeah.
Clientels, okay. I also downloaded Eros' list of clientels and parts of their agenda into her.
I think it's clientels.
Which means your entire plan's at stake.
Sloane nods. Sloane nods, and an uneasy silence blankets the group. You glance at Hayden, squeezing her hand.
I heard Nikos is in town for the weekend.
Absolutely not. Who's Nikos? An arms dealer who works on the black market and could have what we're looking for. Wow, this is getting deep. But that guy's dangerous. Not to mention a little bit...
Crazy, I agree. We can handle crazy. Crazy is fine!
My cousin is crazy.
I'm a little bit crazy. I'm not perfect. I'm a good crazy.
Right. Well, we're not letting her go down like this.
Oh, but you remember that ex-boyfriend of mine that I had? He was nuts!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so if I can handle him, I can handle some old arms dealer.
That's true.
When can we see him? Well, Nikos frequents one of our most popular clubs in Berlin, so you'll get to see him tonight. I guess that means you can stay another night. This is fun for me, I'm interested. But you can't really go as you, no offense. Is that code word for a new secret identity? And some Black Ops 101 with Mr. Nazario himself.
Oh, you're starting it. This is getting deep. All right, people. I'm so glad that you're watching this stuff. I see there's people out there that are enjoying it. Please let me know if I'm doing a little too much, on the side conversation. Give me feedback, please. I don't care what you want, what you don't want. Just tell me, and we'll see what we can do. But yeah, you're getting the live version of me learning this story. So thanks, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me I'm an idiot. Whatever it is you need to do, and tell your friends and all those things you already know about, and click the subscribe with the bell and all those things. All right, people. Thanks so much, and we'll see you in chapter 12. Peace.